I need water.
Yeah, you get that water. Levi, what have you been doing?
You're looking at it.
Oh.
Sitting in this chair playing video games.
What have you been playing? Or I guess we should wait. Never mind.
What? I was going to say, look at the show notes. You don't have the doc open?
Not at the moment. Hang on, let me open it.
What's so goddamn funny, Stackhouse?
You're not seeing this right here? This started it.
You guys are so... I have no words for anything that's going on here. Levi Morse, thanks for the share. Appreciate it. Levi's just unamused. All right. Let's do this. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Frankenculture Podcast, your weekly video game podcast full of news, reviews, and opinions on the industry. Today, I'm your host, Steve Picorni, joined, as always, by Stackhouse.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? How you doing?
That could quite... What are you wearing?
I'm wearing a hoodie and a beanie.
You look like Lenny Kravitz. Let that be a reminder to everyone. You can always watch the podcast. Or drums, like in the Super Bowl commercial.
True.
You could watch the podcast every week on twitch.tv/Frankenculture. Or, Stackhouse, where can they watch the show from your end?
Twitch.tv/Lumberjack Stacks.
Wow. Levi, the man with talent on loan from God, Levi Morris.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know what that means either. What?
What's happening, Levi?
Not much. Just hanging out.
Where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitch. Sorry, Twitter and Instagram is Frankenboozy. And then sometimes I stream for Frankenculture. At Frankenculture.
You rage quit this week.
Did I?
You only played for...
Yeah, you were streaming. Yeah, like an hour and a half or so, and you were gone.
You got killed, and then you were like... just
you know what? I think the one day I streamed, I ended up having something to do, but I forgot I had something to do.
Oh.
So, I started streaming and was like, oh, yeah, I have to go.
Fair enough. Can't really argue with that.
Better than him rage quitting. I thought he got really mad, and I was like, oh, fuck.
I do. I get mad all the time. That's not going to make me quit. I'm just going to be mad.
We know you get mad all the time.
It's true, and he never does quit. No matter how pissed off he gets, he's like, man, fuck this. Okay, we're good now. Go to the next game.
And we're joined by GP.
What's up?
Again.
This is the next guy. No, I'm just kidding.
Our first ever returning guest. He didn't hate us after the show. What a fucking,
Hell yeah.
what a guy.
You can find me on Twitch at DaggerSam.
What is...
That's it.
What'd you break? What are you doing?
Mind your business, Stackhouse.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Stackhouse, what have you been playing, dude?
So, played some Forza. It's mainly what I've been playing is Forza. And then I played some Minecraft with my new BFFFFFFF, Steve Picorni.
We're not best friends.
Or I'm sorry, I'm with my... I've been playing Minecraft, my new fart sniffer. But no, I've been playing Forza and Minecraft mainly, having a good time, seeing the monolithic castles that have been built in our Minecraft world. Building a giant mine underneath my house.
Yeah,
All
I
kinds
don't
of
think
stuff.
I don't Levi. You haven't been on Minecraft. This like
I don't
week.
think I logged in this week.
Wow.
He doesn't love us, dude. We've been replaced, bro.
I might have logged in once to go check out Stoner's base.
Okay, so Stoner has tunneled from his base under the ocean to our nether port. And then we started laying down minecart track. And I laid out like 600 pieces of track, and it still didn't. I think it maybe got halfway there. Like, it's an ungodly amount. And then we went and investigated your brother's fucking castle.
It's fucking insane, dude.
Yeah, Jesse was just texting me. They're currently looking for bamboo so they can build scaffolding to build more efficiently.
Dude, have you been inside that castle?
Not in the last week.
Dude, the amount of man hours that have been put into building that stuff is fucking insane, dude. It's like an actual construction project. It's fucking
I'm still
crazy.
convinced that it's the Switch. You can literally play anywhere.
That's
It's
what Jesse
fucking
said.
crazy,
Jesse's like,
dude.
he's just been playing a lot on the Switch.
Yeah.
But even still,
Sure.
like, the amount that has been, like...
The amount of resources that have
It's
been put into it, the amount
crazy.
of torches that have been made, the amount of coal that has been used to smelt fucking stone.
If this
It's
was
fucking crazy.
if this was real life, everything around the castle would be decimated. It would look like the bad guy won in like Captain Planet, because all of the resources have been used to build
They've sucked
fucking
the earth
castle.
dry.
Yeah.
iron, coal, fucking everything.
It's basically Sauron has won the war of Middle Earth, and everything is now just gone to shit.
And then Levi talks a bunch of shit about the villagers that I have. Why does it look like they're being held hostage? We go over there. These fuckers have eight villagers in like 2x2 fucking apartments that are small as shit.
I didn't tell you. Jesse did say that they're planning to move those villagers inside the castle.
Why?
So they're gonna go from having their little like village outside, tear it all down, and have them live in the castle with the royalty.
I mean, I have a couple villagers living in my house, but I'm a kind ruler.
I doubt that.
They live in the slums for now, but they're going to be living in the castle soon. If they're not already.
Fair but giving lover. I mean,
Lover.
mayor.
What?
Oh my.
What's going on?
Remind me not to come to your house.
You're coming back. Levi, what have you been playing?
I've just been playing a lot of PUBG and a lot of Valorant with my new best friend James, JP.
He's cheating on us, dude. You bring JP into his life, he fucking leaves us for nothing.
I don't remember why I decided to start playing it again, but like I'm super hooked now.
Because
Playing
of the
like
last
8 hours a
podcast we
day.
talked about it.
I know why, because you thought that JP was very handsome. And you want to like
First
hang out
off-
with him.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I played Rust one day with him. I just remembered. I started Rust.
JP, I don't know if I'm happy or sad that you're taking Levi Morris away from
I'm
us.
happy. It's
But,
JP's problem now.
Whatever. No, like I don't remember what started the
Sergio.
before I knew even I was playing Valorant before I knew JP had Valorant, and then he's like, I have Valorant too, and I was like, fuck yeah.
I think that's all it was, is that you guys talked about it last podcast and you were like, I'm in.
Let's see here. The Sergio Castro in the Facebook chat wants to know if we've all played the new Halo 2. I don't even know what
Hell
that
yeah.
means.
What's the new Halo 2?
My other card's a Warthog.
I feel like that's some sort of CPA joke that I'm not going to get. Fucking idiot.
Probably not. You're too old.
What? JP, what you been playing, dude?
Pretty much just that. I played a little bit of Valorant this week. Well, I played mostly Valorant, and we played a little bit of Rust. But been pretty fun. Valorant can be up and down, but it's pretty good game.
JP is really good at Valorant. Very mediocre at Rust. He got me killed like 4 times in Rust.
JP did say, I think it was a mistake getting Levi into Rust.
Well, he told me he bought Rust, and like that was the same day that like that whole base got raided and all kinds of other stuff, and I was like, "Fuck, he's gonna hate it." It's just so,
Like-
'cause it's so brutal.
It happened too, though. Like, I think we only played, I want to say like 3 hours. But
Only.
I want to say an hour, 2 hour and 50 minutes into the game, after we had been alive and built a small base and gathered a sweet amount of materials, here comes some dude with a revolver and just blasts me in my head. And like, I literally was even using voice chat saying I'm friendly, because we ran into a handful of people that were actually pretty chill. Like that one guy shot an arrow at me and I was like, bro, I'm just gathering stuff, and he's like, okay, sorry, and then ran away. Like, I tried to call out friendly to this guy and he just walked up and killed me. And then JP tried to avenge my death and died. But
Maybe
I
this
was
guy
3
knows you
hours.
in real life.
I was frustrated. I was like, I'm done playing. That's what it was like.
That's all it took.
I'm done playing, he says. He gave up so
Well,
quick.
so my mentality now is when that wipe happens, I want to go in full bore. That's my plan.
It's
So-
actually really hard, like right after the server wipes, because people like the first day, like within like several hours, people will have like tier 3 guns.
It's okay. That's what we're
It's
gonna
crazy.
do, JP. All right, we're both non-essential. We're gonna jump right in.
Like you'll run into people with MP5s already right off.
You don't talk like that. We're gonna be alpha next month. Okay, alpha
The only 2-man team.
I have faith in you guys. I think you can do it.
Thanks.
I believe.
See, I got it. We got this.
And if
I'm
not,
getting a little
the content's
I'm getting
gonna
a
be
little
fucking amazing.
Frankenculture world's first flag to wave while you guys do it too.
Thanks. So,
Leave
what
out
have
your-
you been playing, Steve?
Aforementioned Minecraft. We have a full bustling village, Levi, that you haven't even seen. Iron golems are showing up to protect everything.
Me and Steve have made a fucking trade agreement at this point. We're 2 nations working together.
I said it was only a matter of time before the villagers turn on both of us. Bring everyone down. Also, Lego Jurassic Park still, because Oliver loves that game. Levi got to watch Oliver play today. It's pretty amazing watching that kid play that game.
Yeah, he's
Is that-
surprisingly good.
Why is it surprising, bitch? This is a fucking house of gamers.
What?
Damn.
No.
No. You don't fucking classify as that. God damn it.
I'm pretty sure I still do. Also, JP, you didn't put it on your list, but we played Divinity Original Sin 2 for like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, we did.
In that
We did.
game, there's a lot going for that game. I guess it came out in like 2017. It's just so much. Like
It
The
is
bo-
a lot. I did look at the I said in the group chat I looked at that game master feature, and I think that would have been pretty fun to mess with, but even then you still have to do a lot of setting that up. But I guess they made it really, really similar to D&D, and I wish that I messed with it more. I've never played D&D, the actual board game, so can't really speak on that, but it looked really cool with the vignettes and everything. And it was like you weren't playing the storyline of the game. The game master, which is the 5th player, actually picks like certain random scenarios and gets to pick the monsters that you fight and gets to like change settings of the map, whether it's daytime and stuff. It looked like there was a
Pretty
lot
sick
you could
sounding.
do. Yeah, it actually seemed really cool.
That seems pretty fucking crazy, like the game master mode. My issues with just the regular like multiplayer, it's like everything could become fractured fairly quickly to the like at one point it was JP, another James, Corey, and myself. At one point Corey just goes ahead and continues like some of this story stuff, which explodes half the fucking ship you're on in the beginning, and all three of us are like, "What is going on?" And Corey's like, "Oh, I talked to this girl, and she set the ship on fire." And there's like almost a lot of that to where it's just like, if you're not running close with all of your teammates at all the time, like you're missing everything because the dialogue doesn't pop up for everyone. Like you can click it. Everyone has icons like on the side of the screen, and you can click the icon and see when somebody's speaking to somebody else. But if you're like doing something, if you're digging through a chest, you don't see that. You're fucking missing everything. And otherwise, like again, the building of the building out of the characters seemed like it was gonna just be like a total fucking time sink. Levi, you would hate this game.
I got sick of hearing you talk about it. So, yeah.
Sorry I didn't talk about hamburgers or fucking pizza for 5 minutes to keep your attention.
Please fix that. Be better.
Levi, though, there's rumblings in this group chat that some people want to give Raft a try.
Let's do it, boys.
JP, all three of us in this on this show, we all have Raft already.
Oh,
And
really?
It's fun. It's fun.
You guys
game.
have played it already?
Oh, yeah, dude.
We played. I feel like we've been playing it for like 2 years. Like
We probably haven't played it for 2 years. But when
Probably
we
like
first
a week.
started playing it, we were in it for probably about maybe 40
a
hours?
month or. Oh, I mean, you guys sunk like a full month into that game. Like you were
oh
on
yeah.
it.
Well, Levi,
Oh,
we
yeah,
try
fucking
we try to like
raft.
pick it back up too, and we
Oh,
played
dude,
for
I
a good
remember
while.
when we picked it back up though, we sucked.
Yeah.
like
took a
we died the first time we logged back in. Like
Yeah.
we were.
I just
couldn't figure
remember
out how to make-
finding that fucking oil rig that time. We were getting like, we'd go one way and it was like, you can't go that way. You got to go the other way. We had to sail back this way and then it would go
That's
that way.
wrecked.
And we'd have to
All right.
Dude,
great.
now there's like cities and stuff,
Yeah, there's llamas.
Oh,
and you can name them.
And like evil birds and shit. So
Yeah, I'm always down for some raft.
I know. I'm thinking we might have to jump in and play some Raft
Don't
on
you-
Thursday.
oh, I
What?
thought you were going to say something else. I was getting sad. I was going to say, don't you dare say put down Minecraft.
Wipe the Minecraft server? You want me to do that? I could just do it right now.
Wipe it.
Listen, our
Scorched
trade
ear.
agreement stands, goddammit.
Dude, I'm pretty sure Jesse would come in to work.
Oh yeah,
and
He would probably fucking kill you.
yeah.
for Cody.
I was telling Stackhouse,
They
I was
both
like,
show up.
I could never do it. Like, I just have to spend the $8 a month now in perpetuity because of
Yeah,
everything
right.
everyone's built.
Look what you
Fat
got
in
yourself
chat.
into.
The fat man in chat says, wiping the server, pog. It's all fucking water anyway. I don't know where the fuck you are on the map, but there's not water where we are, except where I live.
Yeah, fat. You got to join up.
Although
you got to be
Steve
on when
did
everyone else is.
Steve did complain that he couldn't find shit when they first started that server.
Yeah, there is a lot of water. I know
Oh.
you joined. I haven't seen you. I haven't seen you play. Let's get into weekly releases. Honestly, so this
We got 4 games here.
well, and one of them's not even coming out. Delete. Because I did a little more research, and they changed the release date on what was that game called? King of Seas, which is probably a game we might be into. That's it's pirates.
Ooh.
Okay, let's get into it. 30XX for the PC on February 17th. The Protagonist EX1 on PC February 18th. Ultimate Atom Caverns of Chaos February 18th. That is literally all that is coming out this week. There's tons of titles coming out.
Quiet week.
Yeah, in May. I feel like even we're about to get into the news, and even that is like few and far between. Speaking of news,
Do, 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 do.
That was good. That was a good
there it
one.
is. Stackhouse.
Yeah.
Let's get into Stackhouse's Destiny 2 Funhouse of Horrors and such.
Did you like my tweet?
No, what'd you put?
I cut that out and just tweeted. I was like, oh, by the way, don't forget, podcast tonight. Stackhouse's Destiny 2 Fun House of Horrors and
What
such.
the hell is going on in Bungie or at Destiny
Bungie?
2 there, pal?
Well, for most people, a lot of good stuff. For me, not so much. But so I didn't even really know about this, but there were plans to expand on the Cosmodrome, which was for many of Destiny 2 people's first time. The first time they woke up, that was where you were, Cosmodrome. It's the original area. They were going to expand it, but not anymore. I got to go. But a quote here says, when we first shared our plans, we were still in early development and uncertain how far we could go with the Cosmodrome Unvault. That was Bungie referring to the initial announcement from June. The studio went on to say that as the November release of Beyond Light expansion got closer, it had to decide whether to continue expanding or spending the time and resources on bringing the Cosmodrome back to its original splendor from Destiny, or shift development to new content for the future of Destiny 2. Given that we believed we had achieved our original goals and knowing the community and team's desires for new content, we chose the latter option, said Bungie. But when we made the decision, we failed to properly update your expectations for how far the Cosmodrome experience was going to be extended, and that was a mistake. So I haven't heard about this. I haven't read this really until now. Happy they're taking the blame for it, kind of, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I wasn't expecting a lot from the Cosmodrome anyway. They released like the original area. There's not much there. It's pretty empty. But I'm sure they'll do more with the content later down the line. That's how I looked at it anyway. But Destiny in a whole for me is meh currently.
Wow, Levi, are you hearing this?
I get it. It just took them years to smarten up.
Well, I mean, I'm still gonna play it eventually. I'm sure. It's just there's nothing going on for me to do that I enjoy.
thought for sure he was about to say, I mean, I'm still an idiot.
No. I mean, I am still an idiot, but
JP,
no,
homie,
there's just not much that I enjoy.
the
in Destiny
only
right now.
thing Stackhouse would play for the longest time was fucking Destiny. It was like impossible to get him to stream anything else, and now he's a variety streamer.
No, dude, now like legit. Okay,
All of a
so
sudden.
hang on. Let me put on my hood of shame here. There we go. So I've been streaming for how long have I been live today? I've been live for 3 hours, and I've just been sitting in front of my fucking monitor because I'm like, nothing sounds fun. I want to play Destiny, and then I got on and looked at it, and I was like, I fucking hate you, and logged off.
Why did you stream some Minecraft?
I don't want to stream Minecraft. I like playing that off stream.
Come and play Valorant with us.
No,
It's
Why
free.
don't you play Raft?
I don't want to play a competitive shooter.
It's not competitive. I'm horrible at it.
It's still
JP's
competitive.
a carry.
I get competitive.
It's super competitive.
Yeah, it's all that fucking game is competitive. It's the literal base of the game.
Like we've been playing unranked, but I mean, even there's like all kinds of people playing unranked. It's even in like Iron and Bronze, like you have people make Smurf accounts, and they do it.
I
Just,
remember. I
they
used
do
to
it
play,
just to slaughter people.
yeah, but before Destiny, Steve knows, I used to only play Overwatch. That was the only game I would play. And I know how those games work.
I mean, like we're not playing it super competitively, so you can still,
That's
we
the
have-
only way I can play that though. Is
I keep
wanna be
offering
good.
people feet pictures if they ace. That's how serious we're taking it.
I guess that just mean to say like I try really hard, but if we lose, like No hard feelings. You know what I mean?
Also, in those games, if someone just hits in the chat, they're like, "Hey, you suck," I immediately am like, "I don't want to play this game anymore."
So when I say, "Hey, you suck in real life," does that mean you want?
I don't want to play this game anymore. Yeah.
These graphics suck.
But I don't know, dude. I'm like a variety, but not streamer, I guess. I don't know.
What?
Destiny's cool though. Destiny's cool. I mean, I haven't played
You're
it in a
wrong.
while, but I have good memories with Destiny.
God damn. Levi.
Did you play Destiny 2, JP?
Yeah, I played Destiny during the Taken King, and then I also played during the Callus raid. Those are both cool.
Base Destiny 2.
Hmm.
That would be when
I don't know.
Callus. That's the Leviathan, the original D2 raid.
I don't think so.
No.
Mm-mm.
I have no fucking idea. Hey, I
was
went
saying,
through the
yeah,
whole
you got
game
to
and
it
didn't
late
even
in
know
that
who the
raid.
main villain was. I beat it and I have no idea who the main villain was. Levi and I
It's the last guy you
literally
fight.
played that fucking game and thought the one guy was the main villain, and then we beat him and there was still like 3 chapters after. And I was like, well, who the fuck did we just kill?
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember. We weren't a fan, but we did beat the game together.
It's true. Half of the it wasn't the destination, it was the friends we made on the way to the destination. Even though we have no idea who half of those people are because the fucking story.
All you need to know is that the most annoying character got killed eventually.
Peter Dinklage?
Fuck Cade. Cade's gone.
Wait. So Leviathan was right before Callus?
Well, there's no raid that the raid where the boss is Callus is the Leviathan.
Oh, okay. I did that whole thing.
Yeah, that guy. Fuck that guy right there. He's dead. He's gone.
You don't
What?
talk about Nathan Fillion like that.
Man doesn't even like it, but he respects Nathan Fillion so much he keeps that Cade figure.
Nathan Fillion's cool, dude.
Actually, I think when I bought Destiny 2, I bought like a legendary edition, and it came with that. If I remember correctly.
I think
did.
I bought like the
yeah,
level underneath it.
I did that whole Leviathan raid. I played it like even when like the hounds or whatever were all bugged and shit.
Oh yeah.
That was terrible, but we made it through it.
Well, I'm glad you came around to your senses a lot quicker than Stackhouse did.
I still have high hopes for the game.
Yeah, no, I beat Oryx with a few friends, and that was really, really fun. We actually still have a picture of all of us posting and like using our supers and like with the swords and everything.
Levi is getting roasted in Stackhouse's chat.
What is?
It's
I'm trying to
absolutely
read
great.
what Fat House.
Fat
House.
Hey. It's the
What
it's the
is
fat
that
stack. Get it right.
I
Shit
had
shack.
sex and then said it felt better when I did.
Well, yeah, I don't get that either. I don't get what you were trying
Don't
to say
try to
there.
change the subject, Fat.
Again, that's Lumberjack Stacks on Twitch. I tried to spell true in our chat and spelled Ture.
Typing too fast, dude. The fingers are just going a million miles.
I'm doing great.
Well, anyways, no, I remember Destiny 1. I had a lot of fun with. I liked the multiplayer a lot, and I remember playing a lot of the multiplayer.
I do remember playing a
Destiny
lot
2?
of Destiny 1.
Yeah, Destiny 2 just felt really different, and to me was just not enjoyable. So I moved on to better things.
No, like a lot of games, it came off feeling like a chore. Destiny 2. I hate every
I'm getting glad.
I hate every one of our listeners.
Well, let's be honest, they're stacks.
Oh no, I'm in
Whoa.
I'm in our chat too. This Sergio Castro, I don't know who this guy is, but he sucks. He said I was I'm a turd. All
Well,
right.
you're not wrong.
Hey, do you guys? That's not cool. Do you guys remember last year E3, the little gaming convention that didn't happen? But all that leaked stuff came out, and they were going to try to do different activations. Activations where it was a huge buzzword in all of these releases. And around the same time, also everyone's private data got leaked. So E3 is back in the news again. This time, they are trying to push forward with plans for a digital event. All of these different conventions, I believe CES did a digital version. There's some other industry conventions that I've seen do digital versions. All seem garbage. Don't come out very well. And now E3 is going on the same path, citing, of course, coronavirus pandemic, but basically trying to get as many publishers and companies on board with a reported 6-figure buy-in. There would be a June 14th preview night and other smaller streams for game publishers, influencers, and media partners, a 2-hour keynote. They're trying to say that the times would be from like 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., so essentially a 12-hour convention, which is outrageous. And I don't know if you guys remember either. Last year, like everyone started to bow out. I believe I Am 8-Bit left. Jeff Keighley left. So I feel like we talk about this every year. What are your guys' thoughts on the future of E3?
I'm not personally a fan of online conventions. I prefer, like, I don't know, there's something about a convention that you can see people at and even attempt to go to. So
I feel like that's a good convention to go to.
That's what I mean. Like Steve went. Steve, how was your time other than when you waited in line for Wolfenstein?
I waited in line for 8 hours, JP, to play Wolfenstein. A whole day of my convention because none of these guys could come with me. So one full day was waiting in line. And then I get up in, and my friend was like, yo, you should have just texted me. I would have brought you in.
Oh,
I was like,
wow.
well, I didn't want to do that. But
Why did you wait that long for Wolfenstein?
Yo, I love the Wolfenstein.
Because Wolfenstein's
games.
great, dude.
No, I mean,
never-
like the classic, yeah, but is the new one that good?
Oh, dude,
Yes.
no, they're
Worst-
really good.
Yes.
Yeah, they're really good.
All right.
But they
Play
were
it.
also
It's so fucking good.
they were
dude.
also passing out free milkshakes. So
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
it was pretty worth it.
That's worth it. That's
That's a milkshake guy.
all I want to know from E3 is how are we gonna stop the scalpers?
Fucking A.
How are we gonna get more consoles on the shelves?
You know what? There was a little bit of news on that too. We could splinter off right now just with that. So I guess PlayStation had their earnings report. They're actually losing money on every single console, which used to be kind of par for the course in producing consoles. It changed, I think, maybe 2 gens ago, where they're actually making money on consoles, but now they're back to losing money and making money on software, which is why you're seeing such, I think, a hard push from Sony on the software side. But also they're saying there's such a lack of conductors and capacitors for these systems that they have no idea when they're going to be able to ramp up production on PlayStation 5s again to even there he is. Thanks for the like, Stackhouse. When they're going to be able to ramp up production so you'll actually not have to deal with these fucking scalpers. So probably not soon. JP, are you a convention guy? Do you go to conventions?
Nah, I haven't really been to many of them. No.
It's because you haven't gone with us.
Oh, it's a
It's
good
true.
time.
You should go with us.
I would go. I think the last one that I went to was like ToyCon here in Vegas.
Yeah, no, we go to that. Well, at least I do,
I was gonna say, that's probably my least favorite one.
because you're
that we go
uncultured.
to. I mean,
Dude, the Toy Con is where I
potatoes. It's
the toy is it? Yeah, the Toy Con is where I interviewed Balkan Skull and Jason Wolf and one of the guys that draws the Garbage Pail Kid cards. That was a great show.
There were some cool people there. I got to meet Julio Cesar Chavez.
JP, we were there at the same exact time, you and I.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
But I was too busy trying to fucking talk to Christian from wrestling. Not a actual athlete. You haven't been to Level Up Expo?
Mm-mm.
Dude, it's a pretty good time. And again, if you come with us, we usually have a couple drinks while we're there, and that makes it
we do. It's fun.
a little more fun.
Just let me know. I'll definitely go.
I always stop at my friend's bar.
They,
Oh, that's right. Forgot about that.
they canceled it until 2022. So no
So we got at least one more year.
Level Up this year. I think Unicon got pushed back again. I think everything's getting pushed back. So I don't fucking know. But I don't think the answer for E3 is digitally. I do think Jeff Keighley started the Summer Game Fest last year, and I think there's going to be a lot more of that. I think the Summer Game Fest kind of showed these publishers that they don't necessarily need to share the spotlight with anybody else, and that they can just kind of release this stuff whenever. I just hope Devolver keeps doing their stuff because they're
Devolver is fucking great.
what are they called? Their
I don't
press
know what the
their
fuck they call it,
press
but-
events are really cool.
Yeah. They're always my favorite one. They're the one that I actually look forward to watching.
Levi, thoughts on E E3?
Conventions that big, I'd rather have digital. It's just too much. Like you said, waiting 8 hours to play a game. Nah, I'm all for trailers and
Then never
Maybe-
playing the game. You'd rather just never touch it.
Maybe let me fucking talk.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Oh,
was
clip
gonna
it.
say
We got the
some
clip
kinda
for next
early-
week.
Some kind of early or easily downloadable, say that E3 makes a website, you can do trailers and maybe access demos. You have to download yourself, but something along those lines.
I get what you're saying, but I do feel like there's security issues not only with allowing these demos to go out to the public, even if it's a thing of hey, you can only play it once. I mean, remember when we played that fucking game at GameStop Expo, and halfway through they're like, "Oh, you can't record that." I think you can't control the spin on it, and you're not going to be able to control people recording it. There's too many variables. I know with some of these games that got reviewed this past year with COVID out there, they did this kind of streaming demo type deal, like Cyberpunk. They did it for that, and you had to pass all these different security checks. The camera had to be on, and it was watching you play the whole time. So I don't know if E3 is ready to do that. And honestly, I think E3 is just trying to be the organizer. It would be more so up to these companies. And I don't think Bethesda would have released a Wolfenstein demo out into the world.
Online.
Yeah. It's hard though, cuz what's the future of these conventions look like?
I don't know. I just, man. So when it's that big though, and that time consuming, it feels overwhelming, and I feel like finding a way to go digital would be more accessible to people that maybe can't get there, or people that don't want to stand in line for 8 hours to play Wolfenstein. I'm not saying it's perfect, but it'd be easier.
I will say this.
Just something that Level Up was, I feel like, a perfect size convention. They did it for 3 days, but I feel like we always accomplished it in one. You know,
I will say this though. The E3 I went to was, I believe, the first E3 they opened to the public. Before that, it had just only been industry. So even if they do something to the digital only aspect of it is for everyone else, and the in-house stuff is still for press, I believe we could get a press pass at this point and be able to like attend something like that. To where that 8-hour line for Wolfenstein, that wasn't all press. That was, 95% just fans. So I think there's something to that in making some of these events, again, less open to the public. But
so I'm curious. So here's, like Fat said, he watched a lot of CES online this year. And I don't know about
he
the
shouldn't have
press
access to
at
that.
E3, but I know for a fact that almost every CES person that came to Vegas always told me that it's something they could have handled through an email. So is E3 for the press like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, do they want to be there, or is this something that they'd prefer? Just to be.
Well,
digital.
Levi, as members of press, how do you feel?
I don't want to stand in line 8 hours to play a snippet
But
of a
you're
video.
not. That's the point, though.
That's-
is that if
that's
it's
what I'm
press
saying,
only-
though.
That's why I'm saying. So, like, that's for the non-press. Is the press, are they clamoring to go play that game during the press time, or are they like, oh, I could, this should have been an email?
No, I think people are still. I think press is still clamoring to get in and go do stuff. And quite honestly, a lot of this stuff, like you could, again, when I went, we were newborns in this industry. I think we had only recorded
only
a couple
doing it for our first
podcasts. Yeah, we were months in. So, but now, like, you can literally schedule times at E3 to go and play games. So that's kind of like where it's changed. Like, as a legit member of the press, setting a time up with your Bethesda representative to go and play that game, so you don't have to wait in an 8-hour line.
Exactly.
See, I would be for that. That's better.
That's what we're talking about. That's why people are still like, from the press side,
Hi,
would
April.
like to continue to do that. Hi, April.
Everyone said hi. I think they saw you just like. They can
There's a
only
little
see the
crack.
tree. 2 of the 3 are very creepy.
JP
No,
saw it.
we have
He
good
just
fucking
didn't know her
eyesight, you
name.
dick.
Yes.
No, don't turn us away.
But no, if they go, I guess if they're gonna do all digital this year, what this is the test run to see how it goes.
I think they have no choice. I think they have to stay somewhat relevant.
Yeah, I don't think that CES could miss a year and continue to keep going.
I wish GameStop Expo was still around.
So do
Yeah,
I, dude. That shit was so fucking fun.
But even that one, that last year we went, they adopted you put in, what was it? Was that you guys? Yeah, with the
Yeah, we went together.
PlayStation- The PlayStation app. You
Oh
could
yeah,
download
we
the
said
PlayStation app
and we
make
said all
your-
the times. You could do that at E3 too, except there was like 10,000 people trying to do it.
Exactly. Yeah.
JP, we're gonna get you to some conventions with us whenever
It's
the
gonna
world.
be fun
Oh, I want to go. Yeah, whenever the
we're
world
we're
like
gonna go to my friend's
and get
bar,
super drunk.
better.
super drunk off of one drink, and ride the monorail.
Rip. Can we get an F in all the chats? Can we get an F in our comments and our reviews? We lost one today, boys. We lost one.
What are you talking
The
about?
fat man has bought a PS5. We lost one of the good ones.
All right, moving on.
We gained
The We didn't.
We gained one then.
This is an Xbox.
Oh shit!
This is an Xbox and PC only zone.
Surprise, surprise.
I want a PS5. I want everything.
It's because you're rich.
Who the fuck? What?
I've been to your castle, Corny. With your 2 levels.
Your 2 levels, your 75-inch TV.
Your couch with no stains or holes on it.
Your dining room that's also the kitchen.
Yeah.
And the living room.
That's
at
also
same
the
time.
living room.
It's called an open floor plan, okay? Calm down.
That doesn't explain why the toilet's in the middle of all that either. It was a very odd choice by the architect. So there's been crazy news regarding the Borderlands movie. And I didn't think any of it was right. I didn't think any of it was true. Because it's been so weird. So Eli Roth is directing the Borderlands movie. And then they announced that Kevin Hart will be... JP, did you ever play Borderlands?
Yeah, very, very little.
They're great.
Very little.
Great
I like the art style is very
Subpar.
cool.
Subpar.
No, the art style is really what sells it, but
Yeah.
like the first two
I think
are pretty
that
great.
I think that hearing that it'll be a movie, like because of what I just from looking at it, I think the movie's gonna look really cool.
Yeah.
Are they going to do it in the same style?
I have
art
no
style?
idea. Bro, I have
If they
no
do,
idea.
that would be sick.
Do you know who's in this movie?
All I saw was that like Jamie Lee Curtis accepted a role in this.
Kevin Hart. He's going to play Roland. Kate Blanchett, which is another huge actress, Stackhouse. I know you don't know much about
I know who that is,
the movie
yes.
industry. Jamie
don't.
Lee
Hang on,
Curtis.
really quick, can we pause this? JP, what are your thoughts on Demolition Man?
I'm not too familiar with it. I know it's a movie, but
Fuck yeah, dude! Let's
Man.
go! Let's fucking go, dude! Fuck yeah,
It's an
JP.
American classic that I demand you watch immediately after this.
You know what, though?
I'll watch it.
JP will actually go and watch it.
I will.
Thank
You'll,
you.
you'll
What are your
fucking,
thoughts on 2001: A Space Odyssey?
Oh man, I haven't seen that movie in forever.
I watched
Rewatch
that movie.
it.
I have watched that movie one time, and it was when I was very
Watch-
young.
I was going
Watch
to say
it
that.
again. Watch it again. Seriously, I think if you watch it today, you'll be like, "Holy shit!"
Same with Demolition Man, JP.
Right? I know, actually, yeah.
I watched
Hello,
it.
Greetings.
I watched it for the first time, and I was like, I was putting some things together, and I thought it was really crazy how he came out with that movie a year before we went to the moon, and that's why people think that's one of the big reasons why people think that we didn't go to the moon is because he came out with such a good-looking film.
I didn't even realize that it was a year before we went to the moon.
I think it was 68, yeah, and I think we went to the moon in 69.
Nice.
It's really nuts. And the remastering, I think Christopher Nolan did the remastering, and it just looks amazing.
Is that available in 4K? Can I watch that on my Xbox Series X?
It better be. I don't know. I watched it on one of the streaming services. It might have been like HBO Max or something. But it was just
4K.
it was amazing.
It is.
Finally, Sergio saying something smart.
Sergio, I don't think has ever said a smart thing in his life. Although he is saying how great Demolition Man is.
It's a solid movie.
Back
Ultimate cat.
to the Borderlands movie. Jamie Lee Curtis. And then they just recently announced for the voice of Claptrap, Jack Black.
Oh, dude. All
This-
right, I'm in.
It's so, dude, it's so crazy.
Have you seen him on social media lately?
Oh, he's nuts. It's great.
He's doing some
I
like
just saw a TikTok video of him.
oh yeah, he's doing some like it seems like some pretty high production stuff on the platform.
The one
And
where
it's
he's like
it's pretty
Thor.
funny. Yeah.
Thor. I like how you use the term high production.
Well, I mean, like it seems like he's doing more than just making, regular old
TikToks.
TikTok videos. It seems like because he's like using like all kinds of special effects and shit.
Right. No, I saw it. I mean, he's funny. I like him. I like the cast. I think it'll be a good movie, but we don't know if it's live action or animated yet.
I think it's going to be live action.
Oh,
It'd be
interesting.
it would be great if it was like a Scanner Darkly, the movie A Scanner Darkly. Anybody familiar with that?
I haven't seen that.
I am familiar with that one.
I've
Dude,
never heard that.
Although I'm just
JP,
throwing this out there right
you're
now.
great.
They missed a serious casting opportunity for Claptrap to be Danny DeVito.
That's not
Oh,
funny.
He's already tiny. Could have just put him right in the robot costume. Yeah, he could be this generation's R2D2.
So Scanner Darkly, they actually rotoscoped the whole movie. They filmed the movie, and then they animated on top of the movie. And it's fucking great. They do some crazy shit in there. It's got Robert Downey Jr. in it before Iron Man, and Keanu Reeves. It's great.
First off, I'm not wrong. Danny DeVito is Claptrap.
he's still going.
I'm
My
pretty
chat is
su-
saying, get Levi out, dude. What the actual hell? And what the fuck, Levi? Like what?
I'm pretty sure you're wrong, Levi.
That would have been great.
I don't think so. So there is a character though in Borderlands 3 that Danny DeVito could play, but it's definitely not Claptrap, homie.
Okay, so got some
You
quick
are
stats here for you.
Way off.
I got some quick stats here for you. Danny DeVito is a short man. 4'10". Claptrap is 11 inches tall.
Yeah, Levi.
So I don't think this is gonna work out too well.
What's wrong
How
with
tall
you?
is Jack Black?
What? What did you just fucking say?
He's only doing the voice, Levi.
I know. It's Did you actually think that I thought they were going to put Danny DeVito in a robot costume?
Sometimes I don't know what you think.
It would be pretty cool though.
You know when I was talking about it last week that I wish this was like pardon the interruption where I could just like put you in timeout. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to
You're
figure
dumb.
it out.
You're dumb.
You need to tell me so we can edit it at the same time, so I can have him
No.
just grayscale, and he just talks in grayscale, has no sound.
I'm going to figure it out. You're going to be put in timeout. Here we are talking about games to play. Meanwhile, Valheim comes out, a new co-op survival game, and sells 1 million copies in a week. Have you guys heard anything about Valheim?
Yes, a little bit. I know that it's cheap. It's $20, and I know that people are really enjoying it. And I also know that the file size. I can't remember how big it is, but apparently it's very small.
It's 1 gig.
What the
It's
hell?
insane. Yeah.
How is that game 1 gig?
It's not very graphical.
I mean, it doesn't
There's
look
not
bad
much
though.
really- It doesn't look bad.
I've seen a
But,
couple streamers play the shit out of it.
Oh,
I don't get the hype
it's-
behind it. It's just another fucking survival game.
But you're Vikings.
Yeah, but you're a Viking.
Yeah, but it's still the same old shit over and over again. Kind of like how what the thing Levi doesn't like about Destiny is doing the same thing over and over again.
You know what? I was gonna say it. I'm glad you said it
I
for
needed
me.
to beat you to it. But no, it doesn't look bad. Like, it doesn't look bad to me at all. I'm happy that it doesn't have a PvP aspect, so it kind of takes that part of Rust out, where like you'd run into super toxic people.
So that's what I'm wondering. So if it doesn't have PvP, since you just answered that question, what's the end game?
Yeah, what's the
are there
point?
bosses?
Just like
I hear you
I'm
can
sure there's
build
bosses.
ships and sail to
Yeah.
other countries and shit like that.
And then like I wonder how complicated mechanically the bosses are and stuff. Like, is it enough to keep your attention, or is it going to be just like hack and slash? We killed the
So
boss.
one of the streamers that I was watching play, they were fighting a boss, and it looked like it took them forever to kill it. Like, I don't know if it was early game and they were doing light damage, but they were fighting a giant tree and just shooting arrows at it, and it looked relatively difficult. I don't know.
I mean, $20
cool.
is that's easy.
$20 and 1 gig. That's
for the content and the reviews that it apparently has. Yeah, it's pretty. Seems like a good game.
When do we find out they were all paid reviews?
It cracked 100,000 concurrent players on Steam in its first week. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that'll be one of those games in a few months I probably get just to try, because I do like crafting survival games.
Why wait that long?
Because
Just do it now.
Valorant is in right now, and I
boy.
need to. Me and JP are going to become alpha rusters next wipe. Okay, so if my alpha dreams fail,
He'll
Go
retire
right
and come to fucking
that's right.
Valheim.
Alpha Rusters
Yeah, that's a new one.
after the
gonna be
wipe.
us. It's going to be us, JP.
I like the idea that the game already just doesn't have PvP.
I
So then
can't
there's
access-
not even an option, you know. For people that like survival games but they don't like the PvP, that might be
Yeah, just getting fucked
the perfect place for them.
Yeah, I think that'd be the best. That's why when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. That way you can get into a new survival game and not get dicked by some 30-man team. Also, one of these news things, I can't access the site because I have ad blocker on.
I think if you
wrong
just
with
hit X, I think it works.
Yeah, it's a last story, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're good.
There's no repair cost. I'm just reading some different things. Sell your raft. Oh, Levi, you can build a
What?
raft in this.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So you said you could build ships and sail off.
Yeah,
It's combining your two favorite games.
I know. The games like that are just fun to me because I will just sit there and chop down trees and build shit.
The
It's
boss
just like
design's
Minecraft.
pretty cool. I'm seeing a picture of the
So-
first boss, and it's a giant buck with like red eyes and chains all over its antlers.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
20
down.
bucks, huh?
not right now though.
No, I think we're gonna play it now.
You're on your own, boys. I'm poor.
What?
Even I have $20.
I do not.
And Levi doesn't even work.
It's true, I don't. So, but we'll see what happens after Rust. But yes,
I thought you were watching New Girl. No.
Huh.
Sorry.
all right. So what's this last one?
Ah,
Ah.
boy, oh boy. CD Projekt Red just can't catch a break. It came out last week that they had been hacked. Can one of you possibly find that hacked letter that they released? I think if you go to CD Projekt Red's Twitter, because it's quite funny. Basically, some hackers took over CD Projekt Red's info, and basically said they were going to sell it on the dark web if they didn't give them, I think, some odd amount of money, and they had 48 hours. So they didn't pay, and then looks like everything got sold. Stolen source code for the Red Engine and CDPR game releases. They got an offer from outside the forum. So just another.
Wasn't it like $11 million, right?
I didn't see an amount. Is that what you saw?
I read somewhere that it was up for like 1 million, and then you could just straight out buy it for like 7 on auction. But
Maybe it was 7 million. But still,
don't
it
quote me
sold
on
for
that.
Max price. 7 million says fat. So
Did you want me to give you the README unlock notepad? Is that
Yes.
what you're talking about?
But you have to read it epically.
Oh, you might
I'll
here.
be right
You're gonna be better at this than me. Let me give you this. Let me send you this image right quick. Where the
Levi
fuck
just
are
walked
you?
off the show. I
Hang on.
can't believe it. He just quit in the middle of it. Where the hell did he go?
All right. It says, "Hello, CD Project. Your have been epically pwned. We have dumped full copies of the source codes from your pre-forced server.
Stop.
All right. What do you want?
You have been epically pwned. We
What
have
with an
dumped
Italian?
full copies of the source codes from your pre-forced server for Cyberpunk 2077, Witcher 3 Gwent, and the unreleased version of Witcher 3. We have also dumped all of your documents relating to accounting, administration, legal, HR, investor relations, and more.
Are you the hacker?
Also, we have encrypted all of your servers, but we understand that you can most likely recover from the backups. If we will not come to an agreement, then your source code will be sold or leaked online. Like, this letter is so fucking
Like evil
stupid.
Fetty.
And your documents will be sent to our contacts in gaming journalism. Your public image will go down the shitter even more, and people will see how you shitty your company functions.
It does not say that last part.
It does. It says
It does.
your
It's literally
public
word for
image
word.
will go down the shitter even more, and people will see how you shitty your company functions. Investors will lose trust in your company, and the stock will dive even lower. You have 48 hours.
Dude, what is going on in the gaming community? Like in terms of what we talked about last time, like the legal. What were we talking about? We're talking about people being. Well,
We're
we're
talking
talking
about
about
cutting
people being
people's
punished
hands
for
off.
cheating. We're talking about people being punished for cheating, but I mean, this is like, yeah, like this is super illegal. Like, I don't understand what's going on in the world of gaming today. Like, it's pretty wild out there.
Gamers are the worst.
There's one thing
I
I've always said: gamers and wrestling fans are the worst.
We are 100%.
We're just like, yeah, we're never happy. We wait for games to come out and we get super excited, and then we just shit all over them if one
That's
little
a
thing
that's
is
a
wrong.
fact.
Yeah, we're the
It's a
worst.
fact.
Especially to like not new developers, because CD Projekt Red is not a new developer, but they came out with a very different game than what they're previously known for, which is The Witcher.
Yeah,
And I love that. I love that. These developers, like these big time developers, they're basically, a lot of them just keep producing the same game that has a new skin on it. But wow, I mean, I was not with the hype against CD Projekt Red here on, it's because I think it's because I played the PC version of the game, but it was a beautiful game that they just put out.
and again, I think even like we talked with like Gord McLeod the other day, where like even with its issues on console, like it was crashing for him, but like you still want to play it. Like there's something definitely there under the surface for Cyberpunk 2077. But doing shit like this, like if you're like a hacking, like if you're a fucking hacker and you're like, hey, I know, like let's just fuck with this company even more, like it all it does is kind of ruin what they're trying to do anyway. Like now they're okay, so now let's say their stock does take a shit and investors do like lose confidence in them. You're never going to get the game they were promising anyway. Like you fucked it. You fucked everything.
Right. Absolutely.
And why didn't they do this to Destiny?
Because game's too good, bro.
Is
So
it though?
what's supposed to happen to the source code now?
That's the
Think
thing.
someone's
Like,
going to come out with a working
like what?
cyberpunk.
It. I mean, I do understand a lot of it. Like, it kind of does show like how they figure out and how they operate certain mechanics. So there are some like industry secrets in there, but like, yeah, are you just going to release Cyberpunk 2078?
Yeah, that's why I'm curious what they'll do with that.
I don't know. I feel like the cybersecurity world in terms of gaming is like really slacking. You got people that are using bots to buy graphics processors for the PC. You got people that are using bots to buy up all the consoles. You got people hacking all kinds of games. You got people hacking source code, apparently. Like, where are these cybersecurity experts?
Not only that, CD Projekt Red was
Does nobody care?
I I think it's been such an overlooked aspect because again, and I mentioned it a little bit during the E3 story. E3 literally had over 2,000 address, like journalists' home address, and like all their contact info leaked. Like you just went to like an E3 website and like clicked on a certain link, and it just sent you to this fucking page with everything. Like, it's crazy to me what. Like you're saying, does anybody really even care? Like, is anybody trying to protect people's fucking information out there?
Not it. No.
Not really.
I don't know.
No.
Maybe all the experts they think there's bigger fish to fry than the video game world.
And
I don't
some
know. It's kind of
email
sad to me.
addresses. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just I'm just going back to the what exactly other than maybe some industry secrets that we don't know about. I don't know what they're going to get out of owning a source code.
Yeah,
But
if anybody knows, Steve at Frankenculture.com.
100%.
Fill us
Go
in.
to him.
hey, person that paid $7 million for that source code, steal our email and tell us what you plan on doing.
What are you doing with that source code? I just don't even understand it. That's all that's really going on in the news today, guys.
Quiet week.
Yeah. Stackhouse, do you have anything else?
No, I don't think so. Not this time.
I got something.
What up?
Go for it.
Levi wants to know what all of your favorite White Claw is.
You know what? So we were playing Valorant. Was that yesterday?
Yeah.
This is my favorite
was-
white claw right here.
I was pretty wasted, and I spent the entire night asking everybody that we played with what their favorite White Claw was.
This is the only white claw I drink.
Yo,
We got one vote for Black Cherry.
It,
I did get one vote for Black Cherry.
Black
that's the
Cherry
one that
is
I've
the
tried, and I can
worst.
promise you that one tastes like shit.
You got to go with like the mango or
Mango
something.
or some
Oh,
shit.
see, that's what mine's mango, but you mix it with orange juice, like a mimosa. It's delicious.
Oh, what is the White Claw just a tad too harsh for you, buddy? You need to lighten that up with some OJ. It's already alcoholic water. What are you
He's
talking
chasing his
about?
white claws. No, and hang on. The fat man in my chat saying, Stack, it's the best one. Anything black cherry almost always tastes like shit. Can we agree on that?
No.
We do have
No?
a vote for natural lime from the Facebook stream from Sergio. He says natural lime's the best.
Natural lime is good. It's a close second for me.
Black cherry is shit.
Black Cherry can either be really good in some things or really awful. I will give you that.
I don't think I've had it good in anything.
Black cherry ice cream's really good.
I don't know.
I think
I can't say I've tried
Whatever
black cherry ice
part of
cream.
your
delicious.
tongue appreciates black cherry is you were not given Stackhouse because I think the consensus.
I
black
can
cherry is
promise
okay.
you though, black
wasn't
cherry white
given
claw
it at
is
birth.
the fucking worst one.
I bet if they had black cherry in the grocery store toy aisle, you'd love it.
No, I don't think so. Don't think that joke even fucking worked.
It does. Steve chuckled. JP's giggling.
What it means,
What
but
the
it's
fuck?
funny.
Okay.
They're laughing at how fucking stupid your joke is. Is what it is.
Is
Look,
the-
they're like,
Because the grocery store toy aisle is like the worst.
Yeah,
yes.
you get it. You get it.
They just have bullshit there.
It's the only place Stackhouse was allowed to get toys from as a kid.
It wasn't the only place, but it just happened to be like I'd be like, oh, I want to get that.
And then it went.
Yes,
so it
yeah.
went from grocery store toy aisle to Destiny 2 That's Stackhouse's progression of things to play with.
Okay, so we figured it out. In April 25th is our 100th show. And this is okay. So this is what I'm thinking. All four of us, we buy like the variety pack of White Claw, and live, we rank them. We get one of those. We go to one of those ranking sites, and we'll rank every single flavor that we can find, and we'll see which
I'll do it. Fuck
which
it.
flavors
Let's do
are
it.
S tier, all the way down to F. Because I swear, I
down.
think I've only had like 2 or 3 flavors, mango being one of them. Levi,
I'm down.
Levi's gonna start right now.
He's gonna practice. He's gonna be like,
all
"Let me
my
see.
White
Which
Claws
one
the
tastes
other
good?
night.
This is lime. This is right here. Black cherry. This is here. Mango. Oh, this one's right here. Wait, hold on.
No,
we'll
no.
talk about that after the
yeah,
show.
exactly. JP, where can people find you?
You can find me at Twitch, and then that's at Dagger Sam, DAGERESAM.
What's the history on the name?
The history is I used to play a Night Elf Rogue on World of Warcraft, and his name was Dagger Sam.
Copy. My my username on everything used to be White Trash 2001, and some stuff it still is. April
Can
shames
confirm.
me. I had to change it. Levi, you better be, dude. You better be making a note in your phone on the calendar that we're getting fucked up on the 25th. You've been looking at your phone.
Nobody
All damn
drinks
show.
in this group except for me. All right.
I used
When was
to.
the last time you had a drink, Stackhouse? New Year's 2 years ago?
No. No.
JP
actually.
Stackhouse almost died on stream.
It was like a month ago.
Jeez.
When was the last time you were drunk, Stackhouse?
Like a month ago. That's what I just said.
I know when the last drink and drunk was. It was around 1:30 today when the mimosa Takatarian was like, I don't know what was in it, but it got me fucked up. Levi, where can people find you?
On Twitter and Instagram is Frankenboozy, and then occasionally streaming at Frankenculture.
Stackhouse.
Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram under Lumberjack Stacks.
Word. For JP, for Levi, for Stackhouse, this has been the Frankenculture Podcast, episode 90. Wow, wow, wee wow. Make sure to like and subscribe. Follow us on all social media platforms. Remember, we do broadcast this show live on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook every Sunday starting around 7:45-ish. We'll see you guys later.